Hi, I'm Johnny Archer. It is Wednesday, October 21st, and here are the 6 things you need to know today. An officer is recovering after he was shot while on duty. According to Miami-Dade police, their narcotics unit and DEA agents were conducting an investigation at an apartment complex off Southwest 67th Ave and 20th Street. That's when officers were confronted with gunfire and they returned fire. That officer was rushed to the hospital and is expected to be okay. Police were able to take multiple suspects into custody. And a City of Miami police officer is in trouble with his department after he showed up to a polling place with a Trump 2020 mask on. The chairman of the Miami-Dade Democrats saw that officer and snapped this picture of him. City of Miami police said the political face mask is a violation of the department's policy. Miami Mayor Francis Suarez says the officer will be disciplined. That officer is, though, receiving support from the Fraternal Order of Police. And the latest numbers have some worry the virus could be making a comeback in Florida, but Governor Ron DeSantis says no matter how bad it might get, schools will remain open. The head of the pediatric services at Nicholas Children's Hospital agrees the spread at schools is not the main problem, despite the timing of it all. All right, cameras were rolling during a violent encounter on a Delta flight at Miami International Airport between a flight attendant and a passenger. Take a look at this. That video doesn't show how the altercation started, but witnesses say the passenger's boyfriend refused to put on a seatbelt. In response, the flight attendant asked them to leave the plane. That's when witnesses say things escalated. The couple was eventually escorted off that plane there. And amid the worst wildfire season in decades, a South Florida couple was trapped by the forest fire on a Colorado mountainside. 18 hikers were blocked by rapidly growing fire named the Ice Fire. 2 South Florida locals chose to hike that because it is one of the most scenic in Colorado, but they never expected they would need to be rescued by a helicopter.
Okay, so let's start off with the tropics here. It is still hurricane season. I know it's hard for us to wrap our brains around, right, as we work into October. But yes, still hurricane season, and we are tracking Epsilon slightly stronger this morning, with winds possibly increasing a little more from here. Tropical storm watch is out for Bermuda, but we do think it's going to miss far enough to the east that the impact should be minimal here. Okay, closer to home, it's all about the rains today. Flood watch in play until 8 o'clock this evening, along with plenty of marine advisories as well, all because of the gusty winds and heavy rainfall in the forecast. Easily 80% of us getting wet today. Watch for some isolated flooding out there. Still some high rain chances into Thursday, and then brighter skies and lighter winds finally this weekend.
All right, those are your 6 things you need to know today. You can always follow all these stories and get a check on the forecast on the NBC6 app. And remember, you can watch NBC6 on our app, Roku, Apple TV, and YouTube.